want to go to Natalie Jackson, criminal defense attorney out of Orlando. You, of course, represented the family of Trayvon Martin. I mean, the point is that we are all seeing this on videotape, and it's a question of how we interpret the motives and intent of the man behind the wheel, even though he is an officer of the law. Your thoughts, Natalie Jackson?
Well, I think we first have to make sure that everyone understands that officers of the law still have to obey the law. So here, they are not above the law. They should not be cut any slack. They should have to obey the law just like everyone else. In Florida, there's two types of negligence. You have accidental negligence and you have criminal negligence. And here, you have a videotape. A jury should be able to evaluate this videotape and decide whether or not this officer's actions were wanton and reckless. And what you see is that you see one officer stop, and you see this officer never slow down and go into someone's yard, hits a guy, and knocks over a fence. I mean, that is some real, that's some real recklessness.
John Lieberman, we've given you the police report to study.
Yeah.
Is it true, according to that police report, that the officer did not slow down or not?
Well, let me say this. Look, it's a tragedy all the way around. I mean, this man should not be dead. We should not be talking about this. Right. And this officer was fired because the officer did not follow protocol. This officer was not the primary car on the scene. He was actually the secondary car, and he passed the primary police car in order to continue this chase. All of that being said, let me tell you why it appears this grand jury did not indict. I have the medical examiner's report right here, and there's two highlights that the experts say. Number one, the report found, an expert said that a rapid deceleration occurred 4 seconds before the car came to rest, meaning that as egregious as it looks in the video, according to this expert who testified in front of the grand jury, the car was actually decelerating, not accelerating. The other thing in this report says...
Let me stop you right there. Cheryl Lee Ralph, I don't know about you, and I'm not an expert, but does it look like it's decelerating? Does it look like it's slowing down?
I'm not an expert either, but it doesn't look that way to me. I mean, when you see his head come up and his eyes see that this car is about ready to strike him, it seems as though it is an act in the action of happening. And at the speed that he was going, it was going to be pretty hard to slow down quickly.
Well, also in the video, it looks like, to be fair, when you watch the video, it looks like he's going really fast, but the experts testified he was going 20 miles per hour. So you have to weigh the experts versus what our eyes are showing.
Who's experts? That's
video.
What I'd like to know. Do you have any concern about that, Natalie Jackson?
We're always told this. We're always told this when we see these videos and these tapes, like in the Trayvon Martin case, the audio tapes. We're told, don't believe what we hear, don't believe what we see. At some point, people are going to want to know the truth from these